your father, you know.
Father, yeah.
Okay. So how did it feel like? You know, you said it was kind of, it brought up a lot of stuff. What kind of things did it bring up?
It brought up a lot of things as far as being a man and handling responsibility. The idea that you don't have to be someone's blood to give them your all. Last year, 2012, I was asked by a friend of mine, Chase of 8 Piece Productions, if I would participate in a documentary he was coming up with called Dear Dad. Basically, he wanted to document 8 men in Atlanta, Georgia, and growing up gay with their fathers. And so we all share our stories, and then we write a letter to our fathers based on how we feel, and you know, we're all trying to obtain a goal, maybe find peace, and just get to a place where we all can find healing. So I decided to do it because it seemed like an awesome idea, but I had no idea what it meant until it actually premiered last month. So it came out, it's on Vimeo, and I actually have the link below so you guys can check it out if you haven't checked it out already. The response has been great. We were featured on Huffington Post. We were also on Muse as well. I've received letters from people commending me on my courage. And I think that's funny because I didn't think of it as courage. I am one of, I guess, the few who didn't have a horrible coming out story. I mean, it was scary, and I was definitely concerned about it. And there were issues with it. I'm not going to say it was all roses because I still, you know, there's still people who don't accept it, and that's totally fine because in the end it doesn't really matter. But I didn't get kicked out of my house. I wasn't disowned, and honestly it brought me closer to my parents once they knew. So I didn't have the same kind of pullback. I don't know what it's like to, you know, be DL or anything like that, so I didn't realize the effect it would have on people who saw it. Now on the other hand, there's people who were kind of like, wow, you're like openly gay now, and I'm like, well, I never considered myself not openly gay. Like, I've never really been closeted outside of high school, so it's kind of funny how people view sexuality and black gay men and what is considered courageous and a risk and whatnot. But these things never really crossed my mind, but I am glad I can add to the pool of positive media for the LGBT community, and it makes me kind of want to do more positive media. I feel like we're portrayed so negatively all the time, like, and I feel like we also donate to this idea too. I mean, there's a lot of people who like to be messy and gossip and talk about crazy things all the time, to the point that that's how we're all judged as a whole. So it was nice to be a part of something positive, and it made me actually want to look within and see what I can do to add more positive media to YouTube and Vimeo and social networks and whatnot. I want to put more positive stuff out there because the truth of the matter is, young people need to know it does get better, especially growing up gay. Like, it's scary, and it's something that we all have to kind of experience. I mean, things are crazy in politics. I mean, most of the things right now that are stirring people up deal with race and sexuality. Those are the 2 issues right now, and they don't seem like they're going away just yet, but it's still getting better. You have to believe that. And so now that I'm on this end of it, and that I feel like I've matured in my own identity. And so I'm not afraid of criticism about my sexuality, because the truth of the matter is, it is what it is. I'm still a human. I still have bills like everybody else. I still have to watch my health. I still have to do a lot of things. At the same time, I'm not a statistic either. I mean, here I am, 27, almost 28. I don't have any STDs. I'm not HIV positive. I'm in a monogamous relationship. I'm working. I'm doing a lot of things that people say that black gay men can't do. And I think it's pretty funny because I'm not in any of those stereotypes. I do live in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's kind of like a running gag that black gay men run to Atlanta, Georgia, but that's just, it just is what it is. I mean, you go where you're comfortable, and you go where you can make a difference, and so this is where I am. But I'm happy where I am as a gay black man. I just want to say that and say it proudly. Like, too many people hide behind it. They feel like it's a setback, and it could be, but it's also what you make it. I decided to speak loud and be a role model for people who are younger trying to figure out their identities and trying to live with the fact that they have same-sex attractions and it isn't going away. And someone needs to do it. So I'm happy that I was a part of Dear Dad. I'm happy that I am a gay black video blogger. And I'm happy that I'm not a statistic. So with that said, thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you all you guys who have been there the entire time. And also thank you to the people who are negative too, because you guys have given me a strength that I really needed. So with that said, watch Dear Dad, share it with family members, share it with friends, share it with anybody you know who may be struggling with identity, struggling with father issues, parent issues. It's a really good film. Shout out to 8 Piece Productions for filming it and coming up with a great idea and a great concept. And I think there's more big things in store with this documentary. So thank you all for watching. Check the link out below. Check out the website, support, subscribe to my site as well, and check out KevinDwayne.com. Thank you so much. And follow me on Twitter as well. I know I'm saying a bunch of stuff right now, at Theworldofkevin. And that's the same for Instagram, Vine, and every other social network. There's so many of them now. Just find me and we'll correspond. Thank you so much for watching.